Hello, it's Polish Pol VR, and next week we get in 4 new PlayStation VR games, so let's talk about them. First one and the biggest one is Creed Rise to Glory. Based, of course, on the movie Creed, and you're gonna be doing things like becoming a champion, because that's what you want to be. You don't want to be just a little unknown boxer, you want to be known by everyone. A boxing champion. Some very interesting mechanics in this game, but also what they lately announced and what is really fun is player versus player. Yes, it's got multiplayer mode. In real life you're gonna look like a dick, waving your hands around, fighting a ghost, invisible being. But in virtual reality life you're gonna look like a proper big hard badass, fighting and swinging your arms like a pro. Looks proper amazing, and also it's coming from Survoice. They always putting up quality releases for PlayStation VR. We've had Sprint Vector, Raw Data, Electronauts, now Creed. They just keep delivering awesome stuff. But apart from Creed, there's some other games coming out, so what is this? On 25th in Europe we get in Never Out. This is like a mobile kind of port. It's out on Steam, but it's more of a mobile game. You get trapped in one room and you need to escape this room, and once you escaped you're gonna find yourself in another room which you have to escape. So you're gonna perform this action over and over again. Got kind of like Portal vibe, not as advanced but not too bad, and also it's got very good reviews. People seem to like it. Not the biggest and most complicated game, but apparently very satisfying to play, so I'm interested. I want to check out what it is. I want to see how good of a good room escapist I am. The room in which gravity don't matter. I'm just floating around like this ghost you're gonna fight in Creed. On 26th, Dark Eclipse coming out. This game was already delivered to some people via email from Sony, and they said, here you go, have this game, check it out and just play it. But it's getting full release next week. I think it's free to play. MOBA game, online, you'll be able to fight other players online, but you can do some training with bots and shit. If you like MOBA games, then this seems to be a solid one. If you don't like them, like me, it might be one you're gonna skip. But we need those. We need this variety on PlayStation Store. Plus I know there is a lot of MOBA game fans. And now this is interesting release. This week we learned about chickenpox. We getting educated in VR, and next week we gonna get further educated because Grand Museum VR is coming out. This is coming from the developers of Hex Tunnel, which surprised me how much I enjoyed it, especially the soundtrack and just chill out atmosphere of it, just floating through the space. But anyway, Grand Museum is something completely different. You go into a museum, you got 82 art pieces, and you just wandering around and looking at them and learning shit. Very smart. The use of VR is amazing. I'm learning so much good stuff, like museum and smallpox, yes, and everything. I'm just so smart. I'm like smartest person in the village now. For what it's worth, it sells on Steam for 7 quid, I think. Obviously it's not the most expensive stuff, it's not a game as well. But as far as experience goes, and as something to show to people, and also say, listen, look how good VR is, what stuff you can learn, it's something definitely I would want in my library of my strange VR things I already own. Definitely nice addition and something different. Why not? Why not? Grand Museum. Get ready to see some small dicks on a big statues and just pieces of art on walls, and absorb some knowledge to make you smarter. And that's it, bye.